It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right to the air goes Ward. He'll find his big target, Pat Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Ward. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. Look at the big man go. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 45 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. DK Metcalf, touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 50 for him on the season. The extra point is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. Into space. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Ward. Metcalf left side, he's got it.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Ward. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Ward now on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. They get 18 on the pitching catch. That's a Steeler 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
That is hot. And he'll take this one in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. On first and 10, Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Forced to his right. Open man downfield is Noel. A huge play there for the Bengals. And even 30 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
The first down throw for Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Here's Burrow. Rolling right. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap for Ward. He finds Austin with the grab. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down. On first down, Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ward to throw again. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again is Ward. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 55 yards on the game. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. They'll run the sneak. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
At the Bengals 1-yard line.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now and goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Now, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. So, a big one there to start the drive. It covers 63 yards. Burrow now. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And 3rd down coming up. Higgins sent in motion. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals have tied it at 17.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Ward. He finds Scott Miller. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air again. Ward. Here comes the screen to Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Again, it's Ward. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Throwing, Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They snap it to Ward. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw is Ward. That one is caught in the back zone. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kicking team offer for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will go up 5-7.
Steelers 24, Bengals 17. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Gun. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Bengals.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Second down, Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. all 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing again is Ward. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. And this will be from 42 yards out. And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The tight end Fant in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20.
T. Higgins, a gain of 58 yards, and the Bengals 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. This one caught by Chase.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the Steelers' 13-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Escaping to his left. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Tony Pollard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Ward. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass.
Nope. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Ward. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away well short of the first down marker. They're going to go. It's Ward. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's got another one. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. They go play action for Burrow. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st down, it's Ward. That one down the field, but It is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On second down, here's Ward. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They are going for it. It's Ward. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. On first and 10, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Steelers' 14-yard line.
Now second down throw for Burrow. There's Fant open right side. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. That's called in at the 2. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Bengals. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
Steelers 31.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll go right back to Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing is Ward.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Back to throw is Ward. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To throw is Ward. Headed left, buying time. He'll take off again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Looking to throw, it's Ward.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
On the run, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Cam Ward, touchdown Pittsburgh. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow working working in the pistol. Pass caught left side by Fant. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Higgins sent in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That's caught. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
Steelers 38.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now, Watkins on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of that field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's in! Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bengal first down.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! A big one here in the fourth quarter. Pickup of 46 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here comes second down. From from the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson now for the PAT. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. He gets free. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Ward. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. On first down, it's Ward. Open man down the field is Miller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7th. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock to stop. 21 seconds to go in the game. On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Got to use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. Higgins sent in motion. on first down. Burrow out to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 44-yard attempt.
And this is blocked. They got it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first.